Hi everybody and welcome back to our Mariposa. I'm so sorry it's been so long in between videos. There's just been so many things happening. I don't even know what, but things, you know, life sort of things. Anyway, we're nearly at the end of the pages, although there may well be still some decorating, journal cards, photo mats, etc. to put in. But anyway, let's just refresh ourselves of where we've got to. This, I think, was page 1. It's got this flip. This flip, this flip, is that it? Oh no, this flips as well. So it's a flippy page, very nice. And then on the back, we've got this one flips out, down and up should I say, and then there's a really huge belly band in the centre there with a big photo mat, journal card, whatever you choose to make it into. So that's one page. Then this one I think opens at this side, does it? Yeah, opens at that side. And what's going on here? I've got a large pocket here. I've got one of those pointer game spinners, I think they're called, and that flips up. That flips down. We've got this nice pocket here. It's lovely, that actually. So that folds down, and then it closes up like that. And then this comes across the top and flips down. Here, really quite a simple page. It's a big pocket there and a big pocket here. And I think we can probably decorate that a little bit as we, you know, once we get to the end of actually constructing the pages. Then this one of my favourites actually, it just folds out and then folds out again. So you end up with that, which is, I just really like that page. So that's that. Lots of room to put anything you want to attach to there, and it just shuts like that. And on the back of that, yeah, we've got this page. It's lovely. I love the page. This just flips down like that, so you've got lovely room there to put something, and then you've got a big pocket in the back to put anything you like, and it just clicks shut like that. Really nice. So that's that page. And then this page I think was the last one. I'm pretty sure it was the last one that we did. And it's got another of these game spinners on it. And it opens up like that and like that. That's upside down. That's the way it opens up. Bird cages and the butterflies go the right way. And this is a big tummy tuck here. And it's got a big journaling card photo mat behind it there. So it is in effect, as Terry said, it's a tummy tuck with a belt, because there's the tummy tuck and, oops, wrong way around, here's the belt that holds everything in place. So no magnets on that page, so that was good. So now we need to do the back of that page. So I'm just going to take my white pen and write on it which way is the top. Yeah, butterflies go up, so this is the top up here. You don't need to do that, but honestly, I just find it very helpful. So what are we going to do today? Well, let's get those out of the way. Don't want anything to happen to those, and I don't think I need my black paper anymore, so I'll put it at the bottom. Right, what we're going to do today is this. We are going to make another tummy tuck, but going the other way, going this way, vertically, like that. And then we are going to have it open up. So this is going to get attached to there, and it's going to open that way, and there's going to be one here that's going to open that way, and then, you know, obviously they fold up again, and then we have a journaling card in behind that, like so. So that's what's on the recipe today. I'll give you the measurements as we go through them. Okay, cookie. Right, first thing we need is the actual tummy tuck itself. Now this is 9 inches by 5. Let me just check that it is 5. Yeah, 9 by 5, and I have folded in 1/2 inch, creased in 1/2 inch, top and bottom, so it will go like that vertically on our page. I just want to make sure it's central. So 8 minus 5 is 3, so I need it 1.5 inches in on each side. So I'm just going to take my pencil and mark at 1.5 and 1.5 on this side. And I'm going to do the same on the top, because unbelievably, let me take that journal card out. I'll get on our wig. Yeah, unbelievably, belly bands can actually go astray. You'd think you just put them down and they'd be straight, but no, sometimes they just don't line up at the top. So I'm just going to make some little marks there just to guide me. And the first thing to do is to stick that on. So I'm going to use double-sided. It's construction. This is the way we've done it throughout the journal. So I'm just going to keep going, you know, as we have done. So a bit of double-sided along that flap. And along the other one. Like so. And I'm just going to burnish those down, so there's no air space between the tape and the paper that we're sticking it onto. Right, I've had a bit of a clean up this morning, and you know what that means, don't you? It means I can't find a thing. So I'm just kind of looking for my scalpel, which I'm pretty sure is in this box somewhere. Or maybe it's not. Oh, off to a flying start. Well, if it's not in there, I haven't got a clue where it is. Oh, there it is. Tucked right into the corner. So we'll just remove the release tape on the double-sided. Just do it on one side first. A little bit of collal along there. Just to assist the double-sided. Oops. And we'll stick this on between the marks that we made, so we can't be wrong. Unless we measured it wrong, of course. Oh, wants to move. So once you've got it in the right place, just stand it up and push it right down, and then you'll have it level. And I've got a little bit of glue that wants to poke its nose out. So my Timmy towel's on my other desk, so I'll just use a bit of kitchen towel, just wipe that. Oh, ugh, wants to move. So yeah, I guess don't be too rough with it, because it likes to move around. So I've just got a little bit of seepage here. I used too much glue. That's the top and bottom of that story. I just used too much glue. Okay, so let's do the other one. Let's take that release tape off. Shut my scalpel up because I don't really want to cut myself. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on this because I've learnt my lesson. So fold that over and pop it down between the marks that we made. Make sure you press it up as you go, because you don't want to sort of air bubble in your pocket. And there we are. So, whoa, steady on glue. So let's see if I can find an eraser in all this lot. Pretty sure there has to be one somewhere. I've got a tray that, there's a black one, that'll do, that I sort of move from desk to desk with me, and it's got all my, I would call essential supplies in, you know, rubber, scalpel, bone folder, whatever. But guaranteed I want whatever isn't in it. It's just the way it is, isn't it? So right, that's fine, that's down there. So now our next thing is to select a paper to go on the back. Oh, here we go again, guys, with the papers. I don't think I've got any remnants that are big enough. That's definitely not big enough. Let's just check through them first, just in case we have. But I don't think we have. We've just left ourselves little bits, I think. Oh, that might be nice on the doors. I'm calling them doors. Yeah, bear that in mind. That's really nice as well. That would make a gorgeous journaling card, wouldn't it? Yeah. Bobby. Try and remember all these things. Right, okay, back to the pad. Well, that's okay, we got it to use. Yeah, I've got that. That would make a nice back. Won't use that at all, that birdcage one. Not so keen, not so keen. Already used that one. I love that. Oh yeah, I do, I love it. Keep my hand there. That's nice as well, isn't it? Oh, that's lovely, but we just wouldn't see very much of it. Ooh. Oh my goodness, there's so many really nice ones. Yeah, that's nice. That goes nicely with that, doesn't it? Oh, that's nice too. As is that. Oh my goodness me. This is ridiculous. So many nice ones. And this one I'm obviously holding because I just love it. I love it so much. I think I'm going to go for the pinky ones. So I'm going to take this one out here. And I'm going to cut this for the back. So all you'll see is down there and there really. Excuse me. So yeah, it's a little fleur-de-lis, so it does have a right way up and down. Let's just get this where I can mark it. So there. And just mark it down at the bottom as well. So I want that to come to there and mark it there. Okay, so let's cut that out. I've got a really itchy nose, I'm sorry. I think it might make me a liar or something like that, does it? Let's hope that's stopped it itching. It's so annoying, itchy noses. I usually get an itchy nose when I'm washing up, or you know, you've got your hands in something wet. So you give into it and you scratch it, but your hands are wet, and then it makes it feel even more itchy because your hands were wet. It can't just be me. Okay. Remnants. And this mark here. A very annoying fly buzzing round. I suppose it's the time of year for them, isn't it? So let's just check that I'm the right way up. That's the way up, and that wants to slide under there, and it's got a nice margin around. Yeah, lovely. So we'll pop some glue on the back of that. Now it doesn't want to come out. Yeah, I'm afraid I've been busy doing a Among the Wildflowers junk journal. It was using a tailor-made Tailor-Made Journals, that's it. Lorna's page, Tailor-Made Journals on Etsy. It was one of her kits. And to be honest, I had so much mess associated with it. You know, bits that I thought might stick in, I might stick into it, sort of ephemera. The kit was printed out. It was driving me mad, actually. So I really had to get to the end of it so as I could put some things away, have a tidy up. Come on, you know you want to go in there. That's it. And then get back onto the Mariposa. So just slide that under there. Try not to stick it down at all until you get it in exactly the right place, which is there. And then you can stick for all your might. I do love that pinky colour. It's lovely, isn't it? It's quite a vintagey colour, I think. You know, if you wanted to make a shabby chic journal and you put that in it, I don't think anybody would say, what? What exactly is that doing there? So I'm just going to run the brayer over that so it's nice and stuck down. There we go. Okay. So the next thing to do is to stick on the two doors, as I call them. Let's see if I can find them. Are you a door? No. Are you a door? Possibly. Where did I put my doors? I hate not being organised. I hate it. That's definitely a door, isn't it? Oh, that's a door. So stop mithering on, woman. You're organised. So we just need to stick this onto here. I must remember to make a sign for where the magnets go, because you know what I'm like, I'll forget. So let's just see which door is going down first. Probably this one, I think. That feels better for that to go down first and that to flap over. So that's going to come over there, that's going to come over there. So I want a magnet about here-ish, centrally here-ish. So that's going to go there like that. So how do you mark this? I can't remember how to do anything. Let's just fold that back until we get to... Oh, it's made its own little mark. Marvellous. So there we go. That's where we need the magnets. Right, so let's stick these on next. That's the next thing to do. So you fold it out on itself like that. So you're sticking... This will be the finished edge. So you're sticking on the sort of finished edge as well, because it's going to get turned under. That's the sort of weird thing to get your head around, actually. Some of it you feel like you're doing it backwards. That fly is most annoying. I don't believe in killing things, so I wouldn't kill it, but I would open the window and usher it out. There we go. Right, so burnish that down. And the other one. Take the release tape off. So this measures 8 inches by 5, and I've scored under ½ an inch. So 8 inches by 5, and I've scored under ½ an inch. No, I was going to put that one on first, wasn't I? It doesn't really matter, to be honest, at this stage, which goes on first and which doesn't. So just fold that in, make sure I get that edge right up to that edge. Like that. Yeah, that's good. that down. Lovely. That's that one. Do the same to this, but on the other side. Just a little bit of glue down there. Just allows you a little bit of fiddle factor, really, is its main reason. Mr. F, there's a fly driving me mad.
Is he?
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to it now, but
it's on my hit list.
Yeah.
Let's move to the top.
So just fold that over and then line it up exactly the same as you did on the other side. So you want it right to the edge of there and flush with the top and bottom. And if you've cut it out straight, now's the time that you find out you haven't cut it out straight, but that looks pretty good to me. My goodness. So I'm just going to crease that down properly onto there, burnish it down, should I say. And on the inside, I can't remember if I did this one or not, but it's getting it. It's getting it. There we go. Right, so what we need to do now is let's put our magnets on. What are these? Yeah, they're quite strong little ones, so they'll do. So I want one. Let me just check which is the way up. This is the top. It's the top, and I'm going to write on it again, guys, because it's too easy for me to forget. So I want one on there. And then I'll put a bit of double-sided on that. And then I'll make sure I place my other one exactly correctly, exactly where I want it to be. Like that. So pop that down. And another bit of tape that you put on, release tape together, so you're not sticking that on. And should have got another magnet off while I still had all my fingers. Oh, there we go. So I'm just going to pop that on there. This magnet will tell you which way it wants to go. To find the right polarity, let's put my magnets back in my box. They'll start sticking to everything. Fold this one over. Press it down, and hopefully the double-sided will stick it to the right place. There we go. Right. Hallelujah. So the next thing to do really is just to decorate the page with. It's quite easy, isn't it? Have I missed something out? Don't think I have. I think it's just an easy page. We're going to have to decorate it later on, aren't we? Right, so let's put something on here. Now, have I got... This isn't enough, is it? No, don't be stupid. Of course it's not enough. But we do have that other nice pink one. But maybe I want to keep that. Might as well show you what I'm looking at, haven't I? Yeah, that's the mate of what we've got down on the back. But there is another pink one. That one. Which I very much like. So I'm thinking I should put that there. But if I do that, would I rather have that? Oh, I do not know, I do not know. I'm singing a little I do not know song because I do not know. Quite like the idea of that there, but then we're going to put something really fancy down there, weren't we? Well, we've always tried to anyway, put the glittery piece there. let's tear this out. Let's tear this out and have a look. Have I got 2 pieces of that or just one? That's a good question. Just one. Just one piece, okay. So I could have that there in the centre, or I could have it on these two, which I think I will do. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, it's always such a decision, isn't it? I mean, we'd have been finished this yonks ago if it wasn't for all the blooming decisions. So I'm just going to mark that there, and there. So that's one, and then the other one wants to come from that mark across to there, and it'll be the same height, presumably, if we've done everything right. Just get the big green machine out, make way for it. So we'll cut off the height first. So that's there. It's looking good. It's just less than 8 inches, which is what I would have guessed it would have been. And then we'll cut these ones off as per the marks. One for there. I'm sure this cutter works both ways. You know, you can either pull that down or up, but I just, I like that bit better with all the butterflies on. So where's my mark? There it is. Is that right? Just checking, guys, just double checking. Yeah, I think that's right. So I'm going to cut it off there. Okay. Let's just check that they are right before we glue them. They should be, but you can never tell. So, wants to go up there like that. Perfect. And this one. Perfect. My goodness. What is going on today? We're actually getting things right. Just moving these pencil marks because it's too easy to leave them in. You forget about them and then they look a bit shady in your book. Right, so I'm going to take the release tape off here, having really burnished that down. Itchy nose has returned. Don't know what that's about. I'm sure my mum used to say if you've got an itchy nose you're going to have a fight with somebody. I could live without that. Make sure I get this the right way up. Top, yeah. Writing, yeah, okay, we're okay. Might use green as the complementary colour of this. I really love that light sort of almost chartreuse green, olivey green with pink and cream actually. That's probably my favourite colour combination of anything. That is like the most perfect fit. Unbelievable. Well done. Thank you. There we are, we'll move on to the next one. Make sure it's the right way. We've got birdies on this one, so we don't want them dropping off the perch. we've got birds' nests, little house martins they are, that have built their nests in the window of our upstairs, of the bedrooms upstairs. And I love to see them, particularly when you can see the little ones in the nest with their mouths wide open looking for their mummy and daddy coming with food. But boy oh boy are they noisy at dawn. They really are. But you know, that's their prerogative, isn't it? A lot of people put things up at the windows to stop them building their nests. I don't like that. I like to see them. I want them to build their nests where they want to build them. And yes, if it's a bit noisy in the morning, well, it's a bit noisy. I don't mind. I do sometimes mind, actually. But, you know, not enough to stop them building. So there we are. So what are we going to put in the middle? Let's have a look. Well, I've got... No, I haven't. I thought I had. Let's have a quick rummage through the remnants. See if we've got anything. No, not enough. That is not enough. I've got this page that I tore out, but I'm not mad keen about it. I don't think we've got anything that is big enough. Well, hang on, I might have spoken out of turn there. That's not tall enough. This is, but I want it for the door. This door. And that is actually all that is big enough. The rest are remnants, proper remnants, you know, this sort of thing. So, back to the book. Let's see if I've got some green. Yeah, that sort of green, but I think there's another one. I'm going to end up with two of these at the end because they're just too beautiful to cut into. You know, the solution is buy yourself another pad. But no. Right, there's the green that I'm talking about. And I think that probably will end up being what we... Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, it's going to be that one. Well, let's try it. Might look hideous. No, that's lovely. I love those colours together. Okay, now I want the little bird in it. Put the thing on my glue before it spills everywhere. I want this little bird in it. And is that going to be in it? There. Let's just get my ruler and check. That's where I'm going to cut it. Yeah, it's going to be in it, so that's fine. And I'll get all of that bird cage and flower in as well, which is excellent. So that wants to be cut there, and and there. Right, so let's cut that out. That one I'm saving because I want it. So this is our last page, guys. You know, we do definitely have decorations and stuff to do, and then we need to do the spine, or we could do the spine and then come back and do the decoration. Any way up, really. Right, so I'm just going to cut this one at the width that we marked. And I have plenty of room for that bird. And at the proper height, which is just a little less than 8 inches, of course. So there we are, we've got that piece. Let's just check, make sure. Yeah, that's good. So let's just press that down properly. Take off the release tape. We've used quite a few magnets in this first and last, haven't we? Let's put that blade away. Don't want to catch myself with that. and there's just a little bit too much glue in some places, so I just wipe it off. Wipe it on my trousers. I do tend to use old trousers for this sort of thing because, yeah, they get covered in glue. That's lovely. Let's just get that glue off there. Let's just check it's not impeding that. Glue everywhere. No, that's fine. That's perfect, in fact. So let's just get rid of any bits of glue that have come out. There's not much at all, really. That's that. So let's just give that a nice rub-a-dub-dub. Oh, doesn't that look pretty? The green and the pinks together. And this lovely bird down here, it's gorgeous. Marries up with these birds here, actually. Blimey, you'd have thought we planned it. Right, so now we need something for this, this side here. Says she looking. They aren't big enough, are they? No. But I wonder if I put that there and then put a little sliver of green down there. Don't know what would that look like. No, it wouldn't look good. I could do it that way, but I've already got green there, so I don't really want to do that. And I don't particularly want to introduce another colour at this stage, but let's have a look and see what we're left with. This is going on here. I know it's decadent, but we've been saving it and saving it, so this is the last page, guys. We've got to use it. So let's just make a mark there and a one here. Let's cut that out and stick that on, and then we'll see what we're going to do with the page underneath. I think I could probably get away with using my little trimmer on these ones. Where's this mark? Let's bring it down the other way. Okay, so there we are. So that's going to go on there like that. And it looks lovely. Bobby! Yeah, I mean, it's just gorgeous. It just is. So let's stick that on, and then we'll come back to our problem of the other door. Too much in that corner there, and the rest looks okay. Right, let's glue this on. There we go. Oh, that is so pretty. So pretty. So the problem of what to put here. Well, I've now got this strip here. I think that's the right way up, which is exactly the right height, of course. So I could put that strip there, and then some green, maybe, or some pink. think it's beginning to look a bit too pinky now. It needs, if I put that green there, what's that going to look like? It's going to look nice. So yeah, that is actually what's going to happen. But because I don't want the green right next to that green, I'm going to cut a strip out of this. So I'll cut that off first. So this measures 1, 2.5. So I'll just put it at 2. Then I'll have a 1/2 inch strip, which will do me fine. To put down, oh, let's just check that writing. Yeah, that way. So that will go there. Flies come back. Yay. And then, well, I'll stick this on first. It just makes measuring the final bit a bit easier actually, because it's going to be buttered up to this. So just a little bit of glue. Like that. Okay. So just make sure you leave your margin as you would for any other piece that you put on, because we can see that margin quite clearly, so make sure it's a good one. Right, so put this up to there and measure the width that you want and the length. And then we can chop this with this one, I think. There's my mark. And this mark. Let's just hope that's right. Fingers crossed. That's perfect. My goodness, what's going on? Let's just get rid of those pencil marks that I've actually chopped right in half. So my chopping was quite accurate. Hooray! And that was at the top left of the paper, so it's obviously the top. It is worth wiping off any excess glue like that you've got, because it'll just squidge out and then you've got to rub it off and it's a pain. So let's get that buttered right up against there and then get it stuck down. And that looks lovely, I think. Looks really nice. So there we are. That opens up like that. That folds down, that folds down, that folds down. Looks nice actually, doesn't it? Do you think? I think so. So now what we need to do is make a card to go inside. And it's a shame really, because I love that pink, but you know, such is life. So yeah, I can make a card that way, which I think was one of the remnants of one of the doors or something, I think, maybe. So let's do that then. I think that's square. So I just need to find something to put on it. We've got this here. Do you remember? Now that would work really quite well, wouldn't it? If I left that whole sonnet intact. Yeah, I think so. Means getting rid of some of the tiny little bit of the glittery butterflies, but sometimes there is no way out of situations like this. It's like when you've got double-sided paper. How do you decide which side? It's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. You've got two beautiful pieces of card. I don't know. Don't know how we sleep at night with such decisions to make. Let's just try that. 4 size. Yeah, that's great. We've left that entire Shakespeare sonnet intact. So what I want to do now is just round the corners. Now I've got everything cut to the right size. This corner rounder I've got, it's, is it called We Are Memory Keepers? XP? I can't remember what make that is actually. But it's really good one. I really like it. I know one thing, it wasn't expensive. It's one of the first things that I ever bought actually, with regards to junk journaling. And it wasn't expensive, and it's never really missed a beat, to be honest. So, yep, that's going to get glued onto there. Well, the other way around. This is the bottom, but it doesn't matter. So as long as you get it on evenly, you can do it like I'm doing it, which is actually upside down, all the right way up. Let's turn it the right way up. There we go. A bit of cepage. There we are. Right. So I just want to put something on the back, like, you know, sort of a photo mat journaling spot type thing, and we've been using throughout the cream paper, so I'll use it again. Just get a sheet of it out if I can. We'll just mark off where we need that to be. It would have been easier if I'd done this before I rounded the corners, actually. Would have been a whole heck of a lot easier. But I didn't. So I didn't. If you didn't, you didn't. There's nothing much you can do about it. That's about there. Okay, let's hope that's okay. Let's see if this is okay or not. That's perfect. Wow, lucky us. Just stick that one down. So I think what I'll do at this stage is leave it up to you to decorate yours in whatever manner you want to, whether you use more of a Mariposa card or, you know, lace, flowers, whatever it is that you fancy using. And then we'll do the spine and put the pages in. There we go. And I've been using butterfly stencils on my, wherever I've had the cream paper, I put butterfly stencils in, so I'll carry on doing that. So all the cream pages have got butterfly stencils on. It feels nice. Just give it a light. Lovely. Okay. So that's going to go just that way, and that's going to go in there like that, which is rather nice actually. It picks up on the glitter from the front page. So that's our page for today. It's a belly band book. So it flips this way, it's on a magnet, and it flips this way, and that's the inside, and it's up to you, you know, you can journal on it, you could easily journal on it, or you could stick photographs in, whatever you want to do, and it folds up like that, and we've got this big journaling card photo mat behind it. So that's it for today. As I say, decorate yours, I'll decorate mine, and then next week I'll show you how to make the cover, make the spine piece, work out how big you need the spine piece, and put the pages in. Yikes. Okay, so thank you ever so much for joining me today. I hope you can see how glittery and sparkly that is. It's just gorgeous. And I'll see you next week. Bye.